What's up, UFC Undisputed fans? I'm here with former light heavyweight champion, UFC legend, Chuck the Iceman Liddell. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
You are in UFC Undisputed 3, and you've been in UFC Undisputed for quite a while. How does that make you feel, being in the game year after year, seeing yourself there, coming down, fighting? I mean, did we get it right?
Yeah, I mean, I like to see, I like the progression of the game, how great it's gotten.
You hold the record for having the second most wins in the UFC of all time. That's a pretty prestigious record. You're in the Hall of Fame. I mean, what do you think is one of your most proud moments?
You know, finally winning the title was a big one for me. I mean, I've been chasing it for a long time. I had a shot at it, missed it, and finally came back and beat the guy that beat me the first time and won it.
You know, I think with UFC Undisputed 3, it's all about, you know, kind of finding that one moment where, you know, you can be submitted even if you're winning the fight. And, you know, for you, you know, do you remember your first loss and that feeling that you had?
It's one of those things. I mean, you know, I made a mistake. I didn't think the guy had something, and he did. I was winning the fight. I had no time left. There was 10 seconds left when I lost. So it's just like that, and that's the thing that's great about this sport. You know, you can be winning the whole fight. You can win four rounds and half the fifth round of a championship fight and still lose.
We're actually bringing pride back to UFC Undisputed 3. What do you think about that?
That's great. It's going to be fun to watch. Bring back those old knees to the head. I've wanted those back for a long time, so at least I can go back and pretend I'm back in there.
What do you think about just the brutality and the intensity of Pride? You know, what separates it from the UFC, the fighting style, and why do you think fans might gravitate towards that?
It's still the same style of fighting to me, but it's just a different venue and a little bit different change. And especially with our hardcore fans, there's guys that were big Pride fans that miss Pride, and you know, back in the old days, so they'll be in there to watch and play that too.
Yeah, so you had a couple matches in Pride. Can you describe that feeling, you know, how different it was to walk out and, you know, in Japan and the entrance and everything? It's just so different than the UFC.
Well, I mean, for me it wasn't a lot different. I actually kind of liked the ring as far as being able to cut it off since I was a striker, but you know, the difference out there is that the crowd is a lot different. I mean, you've been in a huge stadium, and it's almost quiet when you're fighting. When you're out there fighting, you can talk to your corner without raising your voice. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, you want to do this? Okay, thanks. You know, so yeah, it's a different feeling because we're not used to, you know, here it's in the middle of the fight. It's loud.
I have never heard a crowd like this before.
Oh, it's deafening.
In UFC 3. We have a new cornerman audio technology where you can be fighting and you can actually hear your cornermen coming at you in the corner of your ear, you know, saying, you know, go left, go right, do this, do that.
I saw that. That was really cool. The cornerman thing. That was it. Plus they had the trainer thing they had there where your cornerman giving you a
personal trainer. Yeah.
Yeah, it was also that, you know, when you're coming in the corner, when you come in, it gives you some advice during in the middle of the round. That's kind of cool.
What do you miss the most about the UFC? Just being a UFC fighter, just that feeling, you know, what's still driving in your heart about it?
I still miss getting out there and fighting the competition, getting ready for a fight, getting prepared to fight, walking out, everything. I miss everything about it, but, you know.
Awesome, man. Well, I can tell you, all the UFC fans around the world miss you in the Octagon, you know, speaking from the heart, honestly. Are there any final things that you want to say to all your fans out there?
I don't know. Thanks for watching, and check out our games. You know, try the trainer. It's going to be fun.
The Iceman, everyone.